Have you ever been homeless, eaten out of dumpsters, bathed in a fast food restaurant bathroom while carrying a baby in your arms? Because I have. And when people hear a story like that about a Black woman, the first thing they usually say is, oh, she's strong. But I want to tell you the truth. I don't feel strong. I feel resilient. There's a difference. Strong sounds like you had options. Resilient means life didn't give you many choices. So you figured out how to survive anyway. And for a long time, survival was the only language I knew how to speak. I was 16 years old, pregnant, homeless, trying to figure out how I was supposed to raise a child when I was still a child myself. There were nights I didn't know where we were going to sleep. There were days I didn't know what I was going to eat. And when you're carrying a baby in your arms while trying to survive at the same time, you don't get the luxury of falling apart. You just keep moving because somebody else is depending on you to keep moving. And somehow, even in the middle of all of that, I still found a way to join the military because survival teaches you how to make decisions fast. It teaches you how to adapt. It teaches you how to keep going even when you're tired. And when you live like that long enough, it changes how you see yourself. There's this expectation people have about Black women that we can carry anything, endure anything, fix anything, recover from anything. But resilience and strength are not the same thing. Resilience means sometimes you bend, sometimes you stretch, sometimes you cry in private and still show up in public. Sometimes you keep moving forward because stopping was never really an option. And a lot of us have been called strong when what we really were was surviving. Now, when I was younger, I could blame my environment. I could blame my circumstances. I could blame the people around me who didn't always show up the way I needed them to. And the truth is, environment matters, family matters, support matters, community matters. But at 51 years old, I understand something differently now. There comes a moment in life when the question changes. It stops being, what happened to me? And starts becoming, what did I build out of what happened to me? Because survival shapes how you love, it shapes how you trust, it shapes what you expect from people, and sometimes it even shapes what you believe you deserve. I also learned that a lot of us grow up playing emotional chess before we even realize we're in the game, trying to earn love, trying to keep peace, trying to stay accepted, trying to hold relationships together that maybe were never designed to hold us the way we needed to be held. And as a younger person, I didn't always understand that. But as a grown woman, I do now. Ownership doesn't erase your past, but it absolutely changes your future. Because sometimes God doesn't remove the obstacle. Sometimes He teaches you how to walk through it differently. And when you finally understand that, everything changes. So, this conversation right here, this space right here, is not about judgment. It's about truth. It's about growth. It's about healing. And if any part of my story sounded like something you've lived through, I want you to know you are not alone. If you feel comfortable, share your story in the comments because somebody else reading your words might realize they're not alone either. This is a grown folk space. We build each other here. And if this conversation spoke to you, pull a chair up. We're walking this journey together.